pretty cold today. It's about 20 degrees out. I sure am happy to be working in a heated shop. Today we're going to continue cleaning parts for the MD, and I'm hoping, at least according to the tracking, that my new parts are going to come UPS today, so we'll see. I got this great set of stud extractors in the mail today, and they're made by, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Ossenmacher. I ordered them online, and they come between 1/4 inch and 5/8 inch. These are 1/2 inch studs. I'm going to pull them out of the head, and I tried a couple, and boy, they sure do seem to work great. The nice thing is they slide all the way down the studs, so I can put the force without twisting on the whole thing and not ruin the threads when they clamp on. So you can use these to either install or remove studs. They've just got 3 or 4 jaws inside that clamp down on the stud as you turn it, and the more force you apply, the harder they clamp down. What I have found though is when you get the stud just about out, you have to put a pair of vice grips on it to clamp it hard enough to loosen the extractor off the stud. There we go. Voila. These studs can be a giant pain to remove. One more to go, and none of them broke off. Shh, don't say anything. I don't want this one to break. It's the last one I got. Henry's here helping clean some parts for a while.
Really grubby parts.
Oh, that didn't take much at all to get loose. Yay! The stud removal tool works so well, I'm going to try the 3/8 inch version on these injector studs on the head. Nice thing is with a short stud you can just put a socket wrench on. Beautiful. Hey Henry, what do you get when you cross a cat with a Rottweiler?
What?
Just the Rottweiler. Speaking of cats, you know, yesterday was terrible. I was driving down the road and I hit the neighbor's cat, and I felt so bad. I went up to the front door, knocked on the door, and the neighbor lady answered. I said, geez, I'm sorry, I hit your cat and I'll replace it. And she looked a little skeptical and she said, well, maybe. Can you catch rats? Pretty darn good day when I can remove 15 or 20 studs without one of them breaking off. I've got all the parts cleaned up here, and what I do with assemblies like this is, you can see if I were to put it all back together, I'd have areas that were hard to get paint into. So I leave it partially disassembled. I'll put some of the pieces back together, and then I'll paint the parts separately with a coat before I put them on the engine. So we'll just loosely assemble the breather element here. And then after paint, I'll reassemble it all. Looky what came in the mail today. My parts. This box has new pistons. Look at them, all shiny and new. Beautiful. Just compare the old piston to one of the new pistons. Well, I ordered the same 4-inch bore. So the MD was originally 3 7/8, but this had 4-inch bore, 4-inch pistons in it when I tore it apart. So that seems to be the easiest to find now, and that's what I'm going back with. Awesome. I'm glad things are moving along. What do we got here? Main bearings. There's the thrust bearing anyway. And here are the other main bearings. 10 over, just like what I ordered. That takes care of the crank main bearings. Ah, sleeves. Beautiful again. They've got the step on them, or the standout, just like the ones in the engine do. So this box was pistons, sleeves, and main bearings. Now we'll see what's in the other box. Here's a new felt seal retainer, or a new old felt seal retainer to replace that neoprene seal retainer that I have. New cam bearings, 4 of them in there. New rod bearings. These are also 10 over, just like I ordered. 4 of them in there. What's this? This is my timing idler gear to replace the one that had a lot of play. And hopefully the bushing's in better shape on that one. No idea what this is. Oh, they sent me a coffee cup. Huh. Excellent. Bates Corporation. They sure have been great people to work with. Anything I need, I just give them a call. Piston pin bushings, a set of those. Piston pins, 4 of those. What else we got in here? Piston rings. All sets of piston rings. 2nd groove, 4th groove, 3rd groove, 5th groove, top groove. Head gasket, exhaust gaskets, valve cover gasket. Let's compare this one to the one that I have. Here's the old head gasket, and here's the new. Same, fire rings are in the same place. Everything lines up. Hopefully this will work okay. It's probably the biggest issue I hear about these MDs is getting the head gasket sleeve arrangement right. And then finally, I'm sure that this is the remainder of the gaskets. That's the front crankshaft seal. Glad that came. I wasn't sure whether it would or not. Here are the rear felts that go in the retainer for the rear crankshaft seal. I'm sure of that. And lots of other gaskets. This is interesting. A few of the gaskets came this way. I've never seen them do this before when they shipped them, but because the gasket's so big, they put a roll of paper in here and folded the gasket over so they could ship it in the package. A couple of them came that way. Never seen that before. That is everything I ordered, and I am so glad it's here. I will be taking the engine and all the components up to the machine shop on Monday, and then we'll be in line to get that done. It's been a great day. We got some parts cleaned. My new parts came in. Everything's ready to go up to the machine shop on Monday, and we'll get in line there. I've got a growing pile of nice, clean, shiny parts ready for paint or assembly, so any day like this is a good day to me. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.